Hi guys, welcome back. That was weird. Okay, so this was originally gonna be an empties, but I can't find my little collection of empties. So I have some stuff. I do have one empty, one thing I've used up, and then mostly it's just stuff that I didn't like. Stuff I'm getting rid of. All right, let's dive in. Okay, so the one thing that I have used up is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm missing a top because these don't fit on very well. But I have used it up. There's still just the tiniest little bit of product in there, but there's no way to get it out. I really do enjoy this pencil, although I'm not sure if I will repurchase this immediately. The NYX Microbrow Pencil is almost an exact dupe, certainly an exact dupe. Color-wise, let me slow down. What a yoga teacher I am, just rushing through. Anyway, the spoolies are a little bit different. The spoolie on the Anastasia is a little bit finer, if that matters. The one thing that I have really enjoyed about this, I generally prefer the NYX pencil because it's a little bit harder, so you can get a little bit more of a precise, a little bit more of a natural look. However, because the Anastasia one is just that little bit creamier, this is a lot quicker to use. So I might miss that. I don't know. I am not, rushing out to repurchase this just because I have a cheaper alternative. But I'm not dismissing it completely outside of the realm of possibility. I might repurchase this at some point, but for now, we can just let it go or keep it for the nice little spoolie. All right, moving on. I have another eyeliner thing that I am getting rid of. This is the NYX. This is just one of the regular sharpen pencils. This is in the color purple, 917 purple. It says eyebrow pencil. I know they have a few different pencil options. So this, I think, is the least expensive, pretty, kind of generic, but they still come in really beautiful colors. But I don't reach for this. I did reach for this. I wanted a purple liner for a look I did a couple days ago, and this just wasn't that great. It's hard. The color itself is pretty. Swatching it out of my hand, it doesn't feel that hard, but trying to put it on my eye, it does, if you know what I mean. It's a pretty purple, but it's a shade of purple that I don't really use for an eyeliner, if that makes sense. What I wanted this to be was like a dark purple or a deep kind of eggplanty. So that's on my to get list. I have an Ulta list going, so probably I'll get a NYX pencil because they are really nice. But this one, I don't reach for it. It's starting to dry out. It's not pigmented enough to be a good eyeliner. In my opinion, I generally like dark colors for eyeliner. Not always. There are exceptions, but this is just not one that I am reaching for. So another thing I am getting rid of that I've barely used, unfortunately, is this Milani Total Lash Cover mascara with 3-zone brush. And the 3-zone brush is why I'm getting rid of this. Look, I just put lotion on my hands, so I'm like, I can't open it. So this brush, I guess the idea, it's kind of a regular kind of bristle brush in the center, and then it has this plastic spiky thing around the end. I find this impossible to use on my eyes because it's so cumbersome and large. It looks like you're gonna poke your eye out every time. So I have no idea if the formula is nice on this. You might be able to kind of cut that plastic thing off and just use it but I'm not gonna bother with performing surgery on it. I'm just gonna toss it. Okay, so my last 4 products are all face products. This will not be a surprise if you've been watching my videos. This is the Wet n Wild Fergie Take on the Day Mattifying Powder. I don't like this. We know this already. The top has come off. The powder itself is not, I didn't find it mattifying at all. There's not very much product in there to begin with. I hit pan pretty quickly. And at this point, it almost looks like it's shimmery. I don't know if you can... Does that look shimmery to you? Doesn't really... Does that look shiny? I don't know. Anyway, I didn't like this. It's a very fine powder. That's nice. It's not mattifying at all. It does set okay. But the coverall powder from Wet n Wild is far and away much better than this, in my opinion, and for what I want a powder to do. And it's cheaper by a few dollars, I think. This opens up for a little, it comes with a little puff. But yeah, I didn't like it. I finally repurchased my coverall, so I can toss this in the trash. I'm a little sad about this next product. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness Neutralizing Cream. Now, the idea with this, and I'm sure that didn't focus, I apologize. The idea of this is that you dab this over redness, blemishes, or, redness in your skin, and it's supposed to neutralize it underneath or over top your foundation, I suppose. It only comes in one color as far as I know. It's this kind of moussey texture. It feels really nice. Swatch it out here. Not that you would wear it like this, but just so you can kind of see the color. It's way too much. It's just a little too dark for me to wear on top of foundation. And I know people love this. I don't know if that's showing up at all, but anyway, I know people love this. I just have not. Maybe I've had this for a while, and I keep trying to like it, and I just keep not. I will dab it over. I've tried it around the sides of my nostrils, and I've actually found that it kind of burns. So that's not exciting. I have tried this over blemishes, and I dab it on, and it's fine. But then I just don't feel like it does anything. As soon as I put foundation, even if it's very, if I'm just patting it on very lightly so I'm not sliding this all over the place, I don't notice any difference in the coverage of redness. And it certainly doesn't last throughout the day. So I don't reach for this. I don't know. Maybe I'm not using it right, but I feel like I have had it around long enough to safely say that I don't like it. But, let me know. If I know some people really like this. Let me know how you use it. Maybe there's a tip or trick that I will see before this goes bye-bye. Get it? Oh, I just thought of that. All right, the last 2 products I have are foundations. One of these I liked a little bit more than the other. So one is the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat Foundation in Ivory. And I really like this, but I have to get rid of it because it has started to go off. It doesn't smell bad or anything. I don't know if I'll be able to make this work right now. But I'll shake it up and I'll smooth it over my skin, and I notice that it gathers in places, like it balls up. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But that happens on my face, and that's not good. And I think it's just because this is from last year, so maybe it doesn't last very long, which is fine. I'm sure that you know, I have most of my makeup for way longer than I should, but this one just, it's the texture has gone off. Yeah, it doesn't smell bad. The color's all right. I was mixing it in. Hey, Max. I was mixing it into my Kat Von D foundation, but it still would kind of gather in clumps, so I just have to get rid of it, which is too bad because it was pretty nice. I don't know if I'll repurchase it or not, but I wouldn't, again, kind of like the Anastasia, I wouldn't rule it out. All right, and last product is this Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I have this in the shade Fair Sand. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This has actually gone off. It smells a little funny, so it's time to let it go. But this has been one of the best actual skin matches for me. Like that NYX is pretty pale. But the Fair Sands, which is right here, that's been one of the best actual skin tone matches for me. As you know, if again you've been watching more videos than this, the Kat Von D foundation I have is great. Oh yeah? But it's not quite the right color. And this has always been a really good skin match. Why? Why are you doing that, Mr. Max? It's like I'm tired of listening to you blab on. Look at your paws. Good gracious. Careful of your tail. This was the first higher end makeup product I bought when I really got into makeup. And honestly, I never really fell in love with this. It says full coverage foundation. I never found it to be a full coverage foundation. I found that it didn't cover very well at all. And it has gotten worse and worse as it's gotten a little bit older. So I will not repurchase this, which is a shame because it's such a good skin match. I don't know. Let me know. This is a couple years old, so let me know if they've reformulated this or if there's another Tarte foundation that is better. I don't know. I would really love to have a foundation that actually just matched my skin tone already and I didn't have to mix with things, but yeah. All right, so there's a few things that are leaving my collection. Figure, you know, we do little hauls, so why not do little destashes, you know, keep things a little fresh. Little reviews, maybe? I don't know. So I might mix this in with Empty's videos just to, I don't tend to go through things very quickly, so this might be a nice kind of back and forth. I don't know. Let me know if you liked it, and I will do more, and if you didn't, then I won't. And, or I will, and just don't watch them. I mean, that is my little mini destash at the end of October 2015. So, yeah, like this video if you liked it. Subscribe below if you want. And let me know your experience with any of these products. If you liked them, if you didn't like them, your own reviews, your own experiences. I would love to hear them, especially if they're different from my own. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate it, especially when I'm in kind of a weird mood. I never know how these are going to show, how these are going to turn out. So thanks for sticking with it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.